Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Down the sideline to the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Murray here on 1st down. Running in the red zone. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
There's a give, left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Coming out throwing is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Yo,
The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it sets up 2nd down. It's Benson on the give. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Benson now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And we will... Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going deep. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Murray on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Drive starts with a carry by White. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short pass brought in. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On target to Godwin. And he's brought down after a short game.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Godwin sent in motion right. Mayfield to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Rolling left, buying some time. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They're out and set. First and 10. Play action now. Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a...
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Izien with the INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's the option, give to White. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Baker out of the pistol. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals taking over on offense. First and 10, Murray. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the... They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. From the gun, a run for White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. To his back, here's Rachaad White. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They have themselves another first and 10. Baker now from the gun. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. Bouncing football. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided first half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Now Murray on the play fake. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
All right, here we go. Second down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They run the counter with White. This is ahead for about 5. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Baker now off the play fake. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third and short, Mayfield. He'll get this complete to White. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Baker throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that will set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. It's into the hands of White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Finds his man. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Forced out to his right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Quick on the draw to White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Devon Holland comes up with it. Oh, the ball is loose again. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arm. arms, but it slips through. Second down coming up.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job, but you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Baker. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. He's trying to go deep again. And they pick him off again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 46. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Mayfield set to pass. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Buccaneers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They're set up at the 35 now. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. It's about 3 yards, but still a tall mountain to climb. 3rd and long upcoming. Mayfield now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. Bucks ready to send it away on fourth as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.